Anthony Ferraro, Dan Mancina. Two blind guys collide to bring you Four Bad Eyes Podcast. Ooh.
Mufarius Snoofius.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Leviosa.
It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
Oh, Hermione. You know how I feel about Hermione. Tomorrow's Halloween.
Yep, Halloween.
And we're feeling the spooky spirits. And we're going to share them all with you.
We're going to make it hard for you to sleep tonight.
Fair warning. If you are spooked easily,
listen to this episode.
Put this episode on mute and just watch the YouTube video through.
And
like
enjoy.
And subscribe.
Yeah. If you're not watching the YouTube right now, you're missing out. So
Levatus subscribia.
Leviatus subscription.
Yes. Here we go, dude.
Apparatus commento. Comment.
What's the other one? Tremendous Laquito.
What is that?
Like,
Yeah.
Laquito means.
Yeah.
Laquissimius. Yes.
Yes. Halloween.
I have a lot of whatever fur this hat is made out of, her hair.
Is it Mischief Night?
It is Devil's Night, baby. Go out and do some destruction. Yes.
Yes.
We have a very fun-filled, Halloween-spirited episode.
Trick or treat.
If you are blind watching, I have a... Where's this hat from, Ant?
Azerbaijan.
It's
in Central Asia? Sorry.
Central
Asia?
What's the deal with this thing?
This
is what the locals wear?
Yeah, I got it from a local.
So I'm assuming it gets cold there.
It does. I wasn't there I was there in November. I can't remember.
There's literally, I'm picking I have my Azerbaijan hat. I'm wearing a lei from Hawaii.
No, it's not from Hawaii. It's from the Polynesian.
7-Eleven. I have a Harry Potter wand, and I have one neoprene glove for surfing, but it has skeleton hand on it.
Yes.
Yeah. Anthony, what are you dressed up as?
Just to let you know, that's Hermione's wand.
Oh, I wish Hermione would wiggle my wand around. Oofnius Gromius. Levito
Gropius.
Yes.
What am I wearing? That's a good question. I'm wearing an Azerbaijan hat.
You know what the locals are called there? Like Azerbaijanis?
I think it's Azerbaijani.
So I'm an Azerbaijani Hawaiian spellbound surfer. What are you?
I think a creature stole your surfboard.
A creature stole my surfboard. Have your Alexa play.
Hey Alexa, play Creature Stole My Surfboard. It should go off for everyone listening.
So good.
My
favorite Halloween song.
So also I'm wearing a neoprene glove. It's from Buell. Thank you, Buell.
Bueller.
It's a skeleton glove. It's 2mm.
2M. Nice.
2M, dude, for the cold swell.
It really scoops.
I have Sirius Black's wand.
Ooh.
Yes. Sirius Black, Harry's godfather.
What class are you in?
I am actually, as you can see, I am a Gryffindor. I have my Harry Potter robe on.
Harry Potter.
It's
so hot.
a custom robe from Harry Potter World with my name embroidered with the Hogwarts crest.
I can touch my glass eye with mine.
Gryffindor.
Hear that?
Oh my! Wait, put that in the mic.
Ow! It
Ow!
tickles my eyelashes.
Ooh!
It tickles my eyelashes a lot. It tickles a lot.
How do you tickle your eyelashes?
I'm tapping my fake eye with my cane. Or not my cane. This is not my cane. Oh, that reminds me. If a witch is blind, does she not ride a broom? Instead, she rides her cane around in the sky?
No, she has a seeing eye horse.
A seeing eye flying monkey. Oh, that's right.
She probably does ride her cane.
Yeah, he rides her cane.
Yeah.
Then what would she have in front of her?
Because the red tape on the end, that gives her liability in case she crashes into another witch.
So other witches can if other witches see the cane, they must stop.
Yes. And if another witch hits her, she can sue because she had the red tip.
Sue for all of their like dragon tongues, alligator teeth. Sue 'em for everything they have.
Yeah, witches. There was witches in Massachusetts, but they weren't actually witches. They were just women that were smart, and they started killing them.
Yeah. Can't let them get too smart.
That was bad.
So you're an Azerbaijani Gryffindor surfer.
Am I a surfer?
Well, you have the
the glove. Yeah, surfer. Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah,
Nice.
glove. I'm actually Harry Bijan,
Dude.
serious dude.
Shrelper.
Yeah.
Harry Bijan Shrelper.
I keep trying to do the Lumos. I keep trying to fix my blindness with this spell, but I think my wand
not working.
is
Yeah.
malfunctioning.
These things, I must be out of batteries.
Yeah.
All right, we have a fun one. We're gonna do like I said, if you spook easy, you might want to
Just mute the audio and go watch the YouTube.
Yes.
I'm gonna be casting spells.
We have Tommy with us. Oh, we didn't even say hi to Tommy last time. Tommy, what's up?
Hi, Tom.
Hey, what's going on?
Happy Halloween, Tommy.
Hey, happy Halloween to you.
Thank you. Anthony, happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, Dan. Dan, high five.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, gloves.
Gloves.
Although it's hard to scoop water when you just have a skeleton hand. It's hard to surf as a skeleton.
Yeah. It's cold. Nothing. You're nothing but bones.
You know, there's not like a scoop. There's not as much of a paddle with bones.
And you're not even skin and bones. You're just bones.
Just bones.
It's cold.
But Tommy's going to pull up spooky stories.
Speaking of, the
most
dead. I
haunted
think we have
places
ghost ones.
in the haunted places in the U.S. That was a black cat. All right, Ty, should we jump into this?
Yeah, let's do it.
Start off with a good one.
Give us a ghost story first.
I'll tell you.
They're true ghost stories.
Yes, these are all true.
This is all true. We're not doing no foo-foo.
None of this foo-foo made up.
Yeah.
You know.
My wand made that thing levitate.
Ooh, my mic is floating. Ooh.
Ooh.
What was I just gonna say? Yeah, I already know I'm in for it for the next couple weeks. I'm not being able to sleep after this episode, so I'm sacrificing that
for you guys.
So, because I spook very easy.
And then not be able to see, you just start imagining shit.
Yeah, I just start hearing things.
Yeah, seeing people.
All right, Tommy, hit us with a good one off the bat, baby.
Okay. This spooky story is brought to you by RD.com.
RD.com, great
Artie,
site.
thank you.
Very reputable. You can also use that in essays.
It's college essays.
Yes. You can cite it.
You can use it on your LSAT.
These spooky stories are true events and are not for the faint of heart.
Ooh, I'm faint-hearted. That's what I am.
I wear my heart on my cloak.
If your heart faints, do not listen. Cover your ears.
Do not resuscitate.
Mute and watch the YouTube.
Skip to Christmas and put your earmuffs on.
Yeah, skip to the Christmas.
This one's titled The Little Hands.
Ooh. I'm guessing
Perfect.
coming from the stairs.
I've never lived in a haunted house, but my mother did as a teen, writes Reddit.com user patented space hook.
Also, you can write in with your story,
Ooh.
your true story.
Recounting a true event. Other houses on her street had strange things going on too. A few homes away from her lived a family. One night, the daughter went to bed with a bad headache. The next day, she was dead.
Wait, what? That could be anything, though.
She passed away from an aneurysm.
Ooh, okay. So this neighborhood is already. Don't move into this neighborhood.
Yeah, people are dying.
Kids, man. All right, starting off on a real dark note.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah, okay. Just keep going, man.
Okay.
After her funeral, the family went away to get their minds off the tragedy.
As any decent person would.
And the father asked my uncle, my mom's brother, to check on their pets. Oh, no. My mom and dad, who were dating at the time, went with him. My mother had heard there was a grand piano, and she wanted to play it. My dad was studying to be a veterinarian.
A little fast, Tommy. It's a little slow, but yeah, you were great.
After entering the house, my
Thank
uncle
you.
and my father headed to the basement to see the animals, and my mother went to the piano on the ground floor. She was playing it when she felt something brush her ankles.
Ooh.
She thought a cat must have left the basement and walked past her.
my God.
There's my first chill.
Yeah, I got it, too.
She kept playing, and then she felt it again.
Oh, God.
She looked under the piano and saw nothing. When she started again, she felt hands clasp her legs tightly.
Oh.
She dashed to the basement door, called my uncle and father, and waited for them. Back outside, my uncle could tell me my mom was rattled and asked what was wrong. She told him what had happened, and he turned white. He told her the daughter who had died used to play a game with her father. When he played the piano, she'd crawl underneath, grab his ankles, and push his feet up and down the pedals.
Oh.
She just wanted to play.
End of that story.
Wow.
Whoa.
That's a creepy one. True.
That is freaking...
Grab your ankles. Don't be grabbing my ankles, dude.
Sorry if it started too dark.
No, that was good.
That's good.
They had to set that up. So.
Every
Yeah.
ghost story starts with a gnarly death.
Yeah, it does.
it's
It does.
true. Like every Disney movie. It's true. You know? Bambi, dead.
Bambi.
Dad, dead.
Was there a death in
A lot of them, most of them.
Pocahontas?
I don't know.
The Little Mermaid?
I don't know Pocahontas that well. Most of them start with the death.
Yeah, that's true.
Like the old kids ones.
Yeah,
What's the? I'm trying to think of the classics. A lot of them start. I don't know.
whatever.
Most common theme in children's books is death. Did you know that?
No,
Yeah, it's true.
really.
Mm-hmm. Gotta teach the kids. Gotta get ready for life, man.
That is good in a dark way.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I learned that in my children's literature class. Whoa, crazy.
I like how the Mexicans do it. They embrace death and celebrate it.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. So with the Irish too, the funerals are like a big party.
Yeah.
I feel like in America we're
Awake.
kind of raised to like fear death. Like, I mean, naturally, but like, you know, all the kids shows that we've grown up, it's like there's like a spooky death.
Yeah, and it's like, yeah, and they're old. We don't take care of our old. Just put them in homes.
Yeah.
Once you get old, you're just pretty much discarded in this society.
My grandpa's 96, still living in his house.
Still hanging in there, baby.
Good old Bill Clark.
Sweet. That one was.
Spooky. Have
that's
you ever
spooky.
had anything grab you?
No, not grab. No,
Yeah.
no. I already told my one ghost story.
Yeah, that's true.
My dog who died.
Oh yeah.
I woke
Yeah.
up in the middle of the night and went pee in the potty. And then I came out of my bathroom door and my dog was sitting there like ghost, like what you would think a ghost would look like clear, bright, like kind of see-through, you know? And I was looking down, I was like, what? And I kind of like rubbed my eyes and then I like went to grab her, like put my hand and then it just disappeared. And that was it. I wasn't really scared though.
Yeah, because that's like a comforting
Yeah, I
ghost.
was like,
yeah.
I think she was just saying peace, dude.
Yeah.
Because we had a really good bond. Like me and that was like our first dog,
Mm-hmm.
and me and her were tight, dude. Shelby.
Shelb.
Yeah, that's my only
Good girl.
actual ghost that I saw. Or I was just sleepy / dreaming. I don't know.
I used to see things in the dark a lot. But
when you're starting to lose your vision kind of deal?
No, like when I had no vision at night ever. And I literally used to see things just in my... So I would stay in the basement. Eventually, the basement became my room when my brother moved out. And I remember it just was so creepy because... So the house had an addition, but our original house, like the basement I lived in and everything, was from 1870.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently the lady had died in the house that lived there.
Yes, very common, very common.
Yeah. And I used to stay in this basement and I remember being up at night in my bed and just hearing things like, you would go down the stairs and you'd be in my room. And then if you went down, there's another door. And in that door is like a kind of walkway back to like a cellar boiler room.
Yeah, the scariest part in the house.
I could never go in that part of the house alone. Never. Because I couldn't run fast enough to get out because there was too many like things in the way too. Yeah.
Can't move fast as a blind
dude,
person.
yes. And that's my scariest thing. If there's like obstacles, like I'll run through stuff, but if there's like pipes and shit, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
But so I would lay up in my bed and I would see literally as clear as day, dude. I would see like a silhouette in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like close my eyes and reopen them. It was still there. And like, I'm getting chills thinking about it. And, like my eyes are tearing up, but like I would hear things in the back room by the boiler and the boiler wouldn't be on. So I just hear things like move. And then I remember getting so freaked out and you just pull your blanket over your head. Like, I don't know what else to do.
Yeah.
And I would work myself up so much sometimes to where I would be like, and like run at like sprint up the stairs and think they're running behind me to grab me.
Couldn't take it anymore.
Yes. I
bail.
I couldn't. And I bail. I'd run to my parents' room.
That's a great point. If I'm a ghost, I'm not hanging out in the crappiest part of the house.
Yeah.
I'm hanging out upstairs in the sunroom on the lazy boy, turning the TV on.
No, but they say like
they can turn on TV.
I think they say they like haunt the places that were to them, or whatever. Like,
so the boiler room was hers?
No, but like the basement, my bedroom.
Yeah, that was.
She would just sit there, dude.
Yeah, it's a good one.
And then so there was a bathroom in my room, and if the light was on in the bathroom and the door was open a crack, even if the door wasn't, there was like a crack in the bottom and the light would seep through.
Yeah.
And just make this gnarly shadow in the room and like a luminescent glow.
Yeah.
And that swear that spooked me more. I couldn't even. I couldn't
you're just
sleep.
waiting for like a pair of feet shadow to come up to
anything.
the door.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would just imagine things so quick and. Oh, my house. I think my parents' house is a little haunted.
It is funny. A lot of houses, you don't think about that, but like older houses, there's a majority of them, someone's died in them.
Because you feel a different. Like if I walk in the old part of the basement to the new, it's a different presence.
Mm-hmm. Is it carpeted down there? Was it carpeted then?
No.
It was like cement?
Yeah.
Or like tile?
It's cement.
Yeah. That's spooky.
Yeah, real spooky.
That's good.
Oh my God, I hate it.
Tommy, hit us with another good one.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a good one, I think. Since you guys have 4 bad eyes.
Ooh, okay.
Imagine a ghost, a boy ghost, with no eyes.
Ooh.
Oh, this is good. All right, speed it up. Let me hear this.
He's probably blind when he died.
Perhaps, but
does not say.
Let's dig a little deeper. One night when I was 10, I was woken up by my bedroom door opening, followed by someone sitting on my bed. I felt my leg grazed and the bed sink under a person's weight. It's just my mom, I thought, and I opened my eyes. It was not my mom. I found an eyeless boy.
Oh my God.
Wait.
He's chilling there.
He had black, empty, sockets.
Oh, that's good.
I'm seeing this.
About my age, sitting at the foot of my bed.
Always at the foot.
Yep.
What's worse, the foot or the side? The foot is
The
creepier.
foot, because actually,
side
I don't
is-
know.
the
Side,
side
they're
is like-
closer.
they're
You
right
can't,
there.
you
Part
can't
of the
run
bed.
away.
Any part.
Yeah. He extended his hand, and in it was a little box. I was startled, but reached out. He pulled back. Pop up. Hang on, sorry.
Was it a ghost that popped up?
It was an internet ghost. My phone is haunted. I was startled, but reached out. He pulled back. I reached again and said, "Give it." Then I blinked, and when I reopened my eyes, he was gone. But I could still see the imprint where he sat on my bed.
Oh, he's still there.
Were they lucid dreaming? Was that the end of the story?
No.
Oh,
Okay, keep going here.
Fast forward 5 years, my girlfriend came over to do homework. After she finished, she took a nap while she waited for her parents. When they arrived, I tried waking her up. She opened her eyes suddenly, looking up at the corner where the wall met the ceiling. She pointed there and went back to sleep. I shook her again. She came to full consciousness, and I explained what she'd done. She looked haunted. Up on the wall, I saw a little boy with no eyes. He was there in a Spider-Man pose, staring at me.
Spider-Man pose
just got
is
these crazy
not
chills.
good.
I just got these crazy
That's
chills.
not good.
Oh my gosh.
I freaked out and
Spidey pose.
That is creepy.
told her my story about the same kid. Fast forward another 5 years, I was with the same girlfriend, and we had a 2-year-old.
Nice long distance relationship or long time relationship.
Oh, the kid, and the kids are like purest pathways. They're not fogged by anything.
We were living in my parents' house in my old room. My daughter stared. My daughter started walking. All right, I'm sorry again. Tripping on the words here. My daughter started waking up at the same time every night, and she'd talk. After a while, I noticed she had almost the same conversation every night. I playfully asked her once whom she was talking to. She said, "It is a little boy. He's nice. He's lost and looking for his mommy." My daughter's nightly conversations continued until we got our own place later that year. That's the end of the story.
Wow. I'm assuming in the box were his prosthetic eyes.
Oh.
I guess.
Or his real eyes.
Oh my god. It's kind of really sad looking for my mom. That was really sad.
How do you make that up? Like,
That's spooky.
That is so
The
scary.
Spider-Man pose is upside down, you know what I mean? Like
Oh man.
attached to the ceiling kind of. Oh.
See, I'm
And the little kid ghost, I mean, that's just bonus scare points right there. You know? It's a little kid.
what makes it really believable for me is the details. Like he's not just like, oh, like my girlfriend saw the same thing. She was like
in a Spider-Man pose.
Like how she was sleeping, woke up, pointed,
Yeah.
and then went, yeah, that's interesting.
and
yeah.
how she like said she was like she had this dream, and then he was like, no, like you actually did that, and he was like, it's just that's creepy.
Yeah, that's a really spooky one. Oh, Anthony. You scared yet?
That one scared me a little bit.
It's spooky.
It reminds me, I've told the story on here, but when I lucid dreamed, not
yeah, this
lucid
one's
dreamed.
good, yeah.
Should I tell it? It's good for Halloween.
Yeah, let's do it a little faster. Yeah.
Yeah, I was sitting in the recliner chair, sleeping in California, in this little trailer. And there's like my buddy was sleeping on the floor. All of a sudden, it's like 2 a.m, and I'm wide awake now. Like my eyes are open. The TV's on, but very low, and I know what's going on. Like fully conscious.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, I hear to my right, like serious whispering, and like demonic sounding, like very. Yeah, like literally, like saying something gnarly,
like Stairway to Heaven backwards.
no, it was something whispering, and it
in
was
tongues, demonic.
yeah, very demonic. It was almost sounded like a freaking snake, and it was such a dark presence to my right in the kitchen, and I just wanted to yell for help, and when I went to yell, everything got thrown back into me, like my voice, I couldn't move my fingers, like I couldn't move anything.
They were trying to suck you to the freaking depths of
hell. It was so scary. It was honestly, so scary that I blacked it out of my memory until the next day when I was washing my hands at the sink, fainted, and my buddies caught me, and then everything like flooded back into my memory.
How did you snap out of it?
I snapped out of it I remember at one point I could finally go, like, yo, and my buddy woke up. He's like, what's up? I was like, everything's good? He's like, yeah. Like, what's going on? I was like, I couldn't even explain what had just happened to me. I was like, no, like, what?
Yeah, that's intense, dude.
Yeah.
That does sound like those lucid dream things where like what is it called?
Sleep paralysis.
Yeah, sleep paralysis.
Yeah.
You just can't move.
Yeah, that was...
Like your body is still in sleep mode.
That one to this day is like...
Your brain wakes up.
One of those things you can't make sense of.
Mm-hmm.
So to this day still irks me when I think about it. I didn't have my wand.
You gotta sleep with that cloak and wand. You'd be good.
Yeah, I even have a wand pocket.
Oh, okay. I'm not sleeping tonight.
I've heard stories about kids interacting with a ghost that like people have felt.
Yeah, I've heard. Yeah, I have a family member who had something along those same lines. Like the kid was always talking to somebody. It's like I was talking to their grandpa or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, who had passed away. Hey man, like you said, they're the pure pathway.
My buddy used to have a like girl, like ghost that he would talk to, like an old lady in his like closet.
Jeez.
Yeah, his mom walked in one time and he was talking to her.
Yeah. Oh, I did have speaking of the indent on the bed, I've told this too. The one time I was in my room was in the morning. It was probably like 11 a.m., a little almost afternoon. And I had a foam mattress, and there was like someone was sitting on the mattress. You know what I mean? Like a perfect like butt, two-leg imprint. And you know what I mean? I'm just like staring at it like, what is that? Looks like someone's sitting there. And like I go and like I push it and I like sit there. I remember sitting there like in the same spot, trying to become the ghost. But then nothing happened. Then I got up and then like didn't think much of it. And then like later I thought, oh yeah, look at the foam, check the foam, and it was just like normal flat. But I wasn't scared at all because it was just like during the day. So I was like, that was
sketchy.
strange.
Yeah, things can happen in the day too. That's the thing. And
ghosts be out here, dude.
I remember my door, when I lived upstairs in my parents' house, the old part of the house in the very front, my door would swing open all the time, like, but that would be when my windows were open, and then it would just happen when they weren't, and that freaked me out every time.
Do you have an attic fan?
No.
Okay. I'm trying to poke some holes in these stories. Yeah, that was my kind of ghost. Middle of the day, just hanging out and soaking up the sun, dude.
Got any Bud Light?
Yeah, just chilling. And I'm sleeping at night. Do you go sleep? Do you ever have to sleep? I don't know.
Sleep.
Good question.
Today's podcast is brought to you by Clusive.
Clusive.
Clusive.io.
CLUSIV.io.
You can spell.
I can spell with my wand and cast a spell that can make you get a job that can earn you it can earn you, all the graduates will earn 1.8 times more than your average blind person.
Almost double.
Maximus Incomius. Yes, maximize your income by signing up for Clusive. It is the first, what is it?
It's the first online learning e-platform designed by and for the blind and visually impaired. And do you know what they do, Dan? They help you get ready for your interviews and get you trained to work on that job. They get you ready with spreadsheets.
The only ones providing the training to nail that interview, baby. Use all the programs used to do online interviews. So if you're a company as well and you want to hire blind people because we are great workers and we want to work, we want that income that we deserve, you can also sign up with Inclusive and become a partner and get the training to both train you and your workers to engage with the blind.
Yes, because after the pandemic, Hogwarts went virtual.
They did. They went virtual.
So spell classes can be hard, you know, when you have to navigate spreadsheets in Excel.
Inclusive makes spell books online and accessible, and they do it better than anyone, baby.
Thank you, Inclusive. Ask your counselor.
Yep.
Click the link and support the podcast. Thank you, Inclusive.
CLUSIV.io.
Let's get back to it.
Tommy, hit us with another one, baby.
More ghost stories?
Let's go with like a haunted place in the
I was feeling, let's shift to the haunted places. How about Eastern State Penitentiary in Philadelphia?
Ooh, Philly, not too far from here.
Yeah, it's not too far. I think I have some friends that have been there.
Shout out to all my homies
That
locked
place
up in
is
Philly.
sketchy.
This menacing Gothic-style prison opened in Philadelphia in 1829 and became the first in the U.S. to implement solitary confinement.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Fun fact.
A hotly debated practice.
Mm-hmm.
Solitary confinement is. Prisoners resided in stone cells with virtually no human contact. Hoods were placed over their heads anytime they were moved.
Hoods. Oh, nice.
Proponents of
Made them
this
blind.
Brutal.
Torture.
They forced them to be blind.
Mm-hmm.
It's torture.
Proponents of this system believe that solitude would lead to penitence, which would ultimately result in rehabilitation. Critics, on the other hand, believed it incited emotional anguish comparable to physical torture.
Yeah, I'm going with that one.
Yeah. I'm kind of with the first.
Makes a little more sense.
The so-called Pennsylvania system was replicated in several other states and in Europe.
So where's the hauntedness?
Started catching on.
It keeps going.
Oh, sorry.
It is believed that inmates' ghosts took back the prison after it closed in 1971.
Oh, so it's closed now. Okay.
Visitors claim to see their apparitions wandering the corridors and hear mischievous whispers in abandoned cell blocks.
Hey.
Spooky fact.
Hey, I got a shank. Pass me that shank.
I need that shovel.
Hey, this food sucks.
Don't drop the soul.
This food. Hey, the warden's a dick.
We should kill him. He's already dead.
Yo, this bag on my head smells.
Get this fucking hood off my head.
All right. Spooky fact about the penitentiary. In the mid-1800s, thousands of tourists would visit the prison,
And only
including
100 would leave.
one of those tourists, Charles Dickens, who wrote, "The system is rigid, strict, and hopeless solitary confinement, and I believe in its efforts to be cruel and wrong." Words of Charles Dickens.
Nice.
And you can still visit it to this day.
But this is my problem. I think it's bullshit.
What?
The penitentiary, like, being haunted because...
They heard the whispers, dude.
No, this is why.
It's a great scratch.
Don't you have to pay to get in there?
The penitentiary?
Yeah, you can visit it.
Oh, it probably... I don't know.
Eastern State Penitentiary offers daytime tours year-round, as well as special events. Terror Behind the Walls, one of the country's top haunted houses, has been suspended for 2020 due to COVID-19. Blah blah blah. But if you're feeling brave this fall, explore the. Yeah, it kind of is. They're selling out.
It's a tourist trap,
Yeah.
dude. I think it's a scam. It's like a haunted hayride. Debunked.
Well, maybe it didn't start that way. Once they figured out it was haunted, they're like, oh, we can actually
Make money
turn
on
this
this.
into a... Because people love the haunted stuff.
Yeah,
There's like the haunted hotels you can stay at.
that's true.
You know.
Oh, I've heard stories in haunted hotels where someone they kept getting a phone call and no one was on the other end.
It's good.
That is good. That's scary.
How about
the haunted prison doesn't scare me for some reason as much as like the little girl grabbing your leg.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like when
was,
when I'm in the prison, it's kind of like, I know it is a really, or I've heard it's just like a really intense feeling no matter what when you go in like an old broken down prison, you know what I mean? Of just all the freaking, you know, people who are locked up in there.
Mm-hmm. There was I'm getting chills thinking about this. The camp I stayed at, Camp Marcel, the blind camp.
Mm-hmm.
It was an old horse farm.
That was right before you went to Hogwarts.
Yeah. Before they prepped me for Hogwarts, they gave me the training, but because I was Muggle born, but it was an old horse stable, and I think it burnt down, and like some people burnt down in it with it, and
burnt down in it.
Yeah, and the horses also. And when you stayed there, the counselors would always tell you these stories, and you didn't know if it was like bullshit, but they would talk about how the library was haunted. They would hear just horses prancing, but there was no horses.
Yeah.
And there was like a girl who would walk around with a lantern. This bugs me out because to this day, I remember there was night duty, and like no counselors would be sleeping in your cabin. They would until like maybe 1 a.m. or something.
Mm-hmm.
So there was night duty that would stay on the merry-go-round thing right in the middle of all the cabins in the field. So if anyone like needed anything, you come out to the porch or whatever, and you know. But so there was a couple cool counselors sometimes on night duty, and they would tell us these like ghost stories and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And they would tell us about how they would see the girl walking around in the lantern. And one time we had a counselor take us around like at night, me and like two other friends, and I remember going past the library and there was just a light like in the window. And we all ran, even the counselor. Like everyone was so bugged out, and it was the scariest thing.
Probably the counselors in cahoots. You know?
I know.
Go get a light. That's good. Yeah.
It definitely was, but like that place was freaky, dude. We used to like camp in the woods, and they would tell us ghost stories and shit. And then they would like counselors would set up from far away and like make sounds and stuff. Oh man,
that's fun, dude. That is fun.
Yeah. That was crazy. Oh man, I hate getting scared.
I do.
I hate it.
Like
I get this like fight or flight. I want to run, but I don't know where.
When you
to
say
go.
all the ghosts, I was like holding a lantern. They're always There's a
always a light.
There's a comedian that talks about like, where's the new ghost? Where's the millennial ghost? Like with a Hannah Montana t-shirt on,
and a flashlight.
It's always like an old lady in a gown.
Yeah, it was a gown.
Yeah. It's funny.
Oh.
Hit us with the, isn't there a Jersey one?
Yeah, what's the road?
Yes. Clinton Road in North Jersey, on the border of New Jersey and New York State, has been ranked by multiple websites, television channels, as the #1 most haunted place in America.
Dang.
Oh.
And it has everything from a haunted castle to a haunted lake.
Haunted lake is spooky.
Dead bodies, the Ku Klux Klan, Satan worshippers.
Oh man. Oh, it's like one of those like
all kinds of
outer law land.
Right, it's like you said in between Jersey and New York. It's kind of like a barren, like just drive through.
Like no cops really
woods.
And stuff.
It's a 10-mile stretch of road. Really nothing but wilderness. I have explored it myself. Mm-hmm. And it does border New Jersey and New York, so the mob used to use it as it was kind of a no man's land for the law. So it was a great place to dump bodies.
Yeah.
Whether in the lake or bury them off
side of the road.
Yeah.
Right.
And I think they discovered, I forget what the number was. I could find it, but it's It might be in the thousands, the amount of bodies they found.
Holy.
Oh my
What?
god, oh, that's insane. That's
The
haunted.
graveyard.
Unwanted graveyard though,
Mm-hmm.
and those are the worst kind.
So on the road too, there used to be a castle, like an abandoned castle known as Cross Castle, and it's believed it used to be a meeting spot for KKK meetings, Satan worship meetings, and it was knocked down in the 80s or 90s, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And according to this little snippet of a story here,
I saw a ghost, Mom. I swear I saw a ghost. It was all white running around. No, that was just a Ku Klux Klan member.
There's a premise.
Yeah, there you go.
so
It's like a white sheet floating around in the woods.
Had a hood and everything.
this is crazy. Listen to this. So
He's carrying a lantern.
a demolition crew came in and destroyed the castle, and all that remained was the basement. On the walls were old satanic scripture. This baffled the demolition crew because there did not appear to be any entrance to this area of the castle.
Ooh.
Oh, that gave me a chill.
Yeah.
Satan worshippers, dude.
And then this is a story of someone who wrote into Weird New Jersey about Cross Castle. After one night of hearing tales, me and 6 others decided to go to the castle. As we got up to the dirt road that wound up to the castle, we parked the cars, got out, lit a fire, and drank some beer. After a half hour, we began to hear chanting and chains rattling. One of the girls started to go into seizure. 3 of us tried to move her to no avail. It was like she was nailed to the rock. Then the chanting stopped. The girl came around. We all looked at each other like, what the hell is going on here?
That's it?
Yeah.
So I'm assuming they did not
Well,
go
what's
in the
going on
castle.
here? You got possessed by a demon?
Yeah, that's sketch.
That is sketchy.
Nailed to the couldn't lift her up. That's really creepy.
Yeah.
Would you bail, Aunt?
No.
Would you leave him?
I could. I don't know.
I'm out of here,
I know. Like,
First one to run always gets killed first.
I
though.
know.
That's the thing.
That's true. That always happens.
Guy who splits off. I'm out of here. He's the first
Dude,
one.
that is a good one. Wait. Oh my. What else happens there? Is there any other stories?
There were KKK meetings.
No. Like any other haunted stories that happen there?
KKK.
Oh, okay, so-
Satanic
Worshippers.
worshippers, one and the same.
Yeah,
Another one,
basically.
I
another
shouldn't say
ghost
that, 'cause
story.
Satan worships are probably okay.
No.
Probably one of the most
Dark.
common ghost stories that we hear about Clinton Road is that of a dead young boy who hangs out under a bridge and returns coins to you after you throw them in the water.
Ooh, kind of
Whoa.
little-
What a nice,
little
what a nice
fetch.
boy.
cute.
I have visited this. I've tested this myself, and I did not get coins thrown back.
You did test it?
Oh, they just
Yeah.
get thrown back.
At
Was it
night?
at night?
No, it was like in the evening.
You
I
gotta
have-
go at night.
I have driven it at night, but I was too afraid to get out of the car.
Really?
Was
Yeah.
it scary?
Yeah, and then the car was acting weird, but I mean, it could have been a coincidence. When we got back to like start up the car and leave, it like wasn't starting.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and like we were just like, shit, like we're gonna have to like, flag down a car and get jumped, and then like all of a sudden the car just started up again.
Yeah.
Which
That's good.
isn't the weirdest thing. Like this definitely happened to me before,
In that situation, though, it's like.
but yeah, the timing was very strange. But yeah, so about like a quarter ways down the road is this bridge, kind of overlooks this lake, and anyway, I'll continue reading the story about the boy who
there's more.
who throws coins.
Okay.
So he hangs out under the bridge, returns coins to you after you throw them in the water. As far as we know, this tale is unique to Clinton Road, but it is difficult to say when or how the story began. On a recent visit to the bridge at Dead Man's Curve, we were surprised. Dead Man's Curve is
The name of the road.
it's a section of the road
Okay.
which is right after the bridge or before the bridge, depending on which way you're going. And It's called Dead Man's Curve because there is a truck that kind of like ghosts behind you, like imagine like getting followed at night, and the driver behind you keeps its lights off, so you don't see that car and you're driving.
Right, right.
And then, just as you're about to go through Dead Man's Curve, all of a sudden it throws its lights on, throws its brights on. And you're like, oh shit! Like, what is this truck? And then like it's supposed to like they're trying to make you crash
On the turn.
Yeah, and
Have they found cars?
some people like do it just to fuck with you because of the legend.
They know the legend.
But I think it was like mobsters like we're trying to like
get you out of the area or scare you off. Okay.
Most likely, yeah.
That's good.
Damn.
I like a creepy like road, like dead end. You know,
That'd be creepy.
And a car comes in behind you and blocks you in. That's creepy.
Did a car come behind you when you drove through it?
No.
Did you see nobody else when you went?
We might have passed like a couple cars going there.
That would scare me. Even.
It is so like what makes it creepy is like if this was in like, like Colorado or Vermont or New Hampshire, like a place where there's a lot of wilderness. Like it's not that weird, but just the fact that New Jersey's so populated, and then here's 10 miles.
Here we go to just completely desolate.
Yeah, you don't see a house. Like, there are a couple houses like towards like the ends of it, like when you like get off the highway to get on the road. But
I'm not buying one of those.
There's not many drives like
cheap.
that.
I think they're on sale.
That's a good one. Right here, right close to Jersey, baby.
Jeez, we should go on that road. We should walk it. Damn.
We have like a road or like some road in Michigan where you drive to the, what is it? You go to the bottom of the hill, and if you turn the car off and put it in neutral, it starts rolling uphill.
Oh,
but it's just like an optical illusion. It looks like it's a hill, just how the ground is, and it looks like you're rolling uphill.
You put like powder on your car, and then you see like fingerprints.
Ooh.
Is it weird that I actually get like, I do hate being scared, but I actually get a thrill out of like the rush.
Yeah, that's why people like it.
I do. I really do.
Rush.
Yeah.
See, I don't like.
I do. It's something about like I hate things being debunked because I'm like, shit, it's not scary anymore. Like like you just telling me that was an optical illusion. I was like, oh, then I don't care.
Oh, you
know what I mean? Like I'm like, I want to be frightened, dude. Like I want to be like, what the hell's about to happen?
I feel like every town has Dead Man's Hill or something like that.
Yeah.
It's usually just a sledding hill. If there's snow. Dead Man's Hill. Does it say anything about the lake? Anything creepy about the lake or no?
Oh, well, the boy.
Yeah,
so
that's
like the Brit,
Yeah, but Tommy did it.
The story, this is the story of the little boy. The story goes that he was hit by a car and killed on the bridge when he went to pick up a quarter he saw on the ground. And the legend is that if you get out of your car and stand on the bridge, you will see a quarter drop. And if you bend down to pick it up, the little boy will push you into the lake to save you from being hit by a car.
Wow.
Ooh, that
did you see
that one gave me a little chill.
Yeah, that one did too. When I get these chills, like I get watery eyes. It's weird. It's weird. It just happens.
You like throw a quarter and you just get a nickel back. Hey!
Yeah, give me my 20 cents. You.
It's an anonymous story about the boy. Yesterday at 8 p.m., me and my friend Mike were going to a movie at the drive-in. We took Clinton Road. We stopped on the bridge, and he told me all the stories about the boy being killed and all. So I threw a quarter off the edge, and we drove away. On the way home at 11:30, we passed over the bridge and stopped because Mike wanted to point out the kid's name on the side of the bridge. Just when he said the kid's name, a quarter or something metal was thrown hard against the window of the car.
I'm crying.
That's good.
I'm crying. That's scary. That's really scary.
We were shocked for a minute, but then we drove away. I am not going on that road for a long time.
Oh my God, that's really scary.
Right when you read the name.
That's freaking. Oh, that is.
Mamma mia.
Oh my God. I have chills, tears.
You got one more? Should we do one more?
I think we should do one more.
You
This
have
is
another one
pretty
or no?
good.
Should we keep going on the like? This is just like
The Clinton
Yeah,
Road has
no.
more.
yeah.
I think we should move on.
We should move on. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's the
Really
most
America.
haunted in America.
Spot in America.
Wow.
There's just so much like off this one road. You know, it's
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, I could jump to. Give me a minute here.
Shamel.
Dude, that was
Yeah, the metal hitting your car, dude.
that's not cool.
Peel out. That's when the car dies.
Oh my god. I'm I
don't know,
want to
think
I want to encounter. Actually, I don't want to say that because I don't.
a ghost.
Yeah.
A real ghost. Yeah. How would they encounter us? I think about that a lot as a blind person. Like, it'd be funny as a ghost,
To mess
like
with
just
a blind
hanging out and you'd be like,
and not telling them.
jumping out. No, but then they're like, "What? Why isn't this guy getting scared? Dude? Right here." I've been standing at the foot of his bed for like a month, dude. You're not doing anything.
There's a bet, dude.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
But yeah, I do get that creepy feeling sometimes.
I
Though,
know, dude.
you know.
Well, yeah. You ever think like could have encountered ghosts like a bunch?
Well, that's what's creepy is someone could be in my house and I wouldn't know. Like
Oh.
a real person.
When I used to be at my house alone at night, because it's my parents' house, I would get so scared. I'd turn all the lights on
Mhm.
and I'd turn the TVs on, and I would just, dude, it was just something about it. Like, and oh, here's the kicker: we had a glass door in the back, so you could see through it, right? So to me, it just looked black though. So I just thought all the time
There's
when I was
somebody
alone,
standing
someone's
there.
standing
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
And I would have to let my dog out sometimes.
Oh,
And
no.
that would freaking kill me,
Going
dude.
to the door.
Oh my god.
You go first, Poochie. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
you
Go ahead.
go ahead.
ahead, you lead.
And sometimes she would bark at the door.
Yeah.
So, that would really, when she started barking and I was home alone, oh man.
Heather always creeps me out when she says that. Like, Otter, our dog Otter. Otter, what are you staring at? What are you staring at? He'll just be like staring at like the wall or something.
I know, because like dogs, I wonder if dogs pick up on like
Yeah, that's what
ghosts
they
and
say,
shit, you know? Yeah.
See in other dimensions
Yeah.
or something.
Dan, any
If you could be any animal for a day, what would it be?
Human, baby. Human. We're the best.
I want to be a
What about you?
horse.
Horse.
Yeah.
Hooves, baby.
I'd want to just be a wild horse.
Running. Stallion.
Yeah, stallion.
Italian stallion.
What are you saying, Tommy?
I was gonna ask Dan, do you know any good haunted places in Michigan? Since we just did a Jersey one.
Don't. Look up Haunted Lake. Oh, there's like a really popular one somewhere in the U.S. There's like a lady who haunts it. That
Haunted.
spooks
The first thing that came up when I typed in haunted lake was haunted lake in Michigan.
Ooh, okay, here we go.
Here we. All right, haunted lake in
Here
Michigan.
we go.
Let's hear this. This is gonna be good.
I'm not going.
You gotta go.
We should go.
Bear with me here.
Okay, you kind of scanning through.
This is actually a tough search because like when I search haunted places, a lot of like the first things that come up are pretty like typical like haunted hotel, haunted
Yeah.
restaurant. It's like, oh, like I was setting the table and the glass fell over, like
Yeah.
type of
Yeah.
like nothing
Yeah.
like I want something with like dark history, you know.
Yeah. You got to have the history with it. Dude.
Mhm.
It's got to be the backstory behind it. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I get creeped out by myself.
How about ghosts, shipwrecks, and scary mysteries of the Great Lakes?
Okay, here we go.
Oh, that's an ad for a book.
Yeah.
You want me to read the entire book? Just
Buckle
have
up, people. Here we
Buckle
go.
up. Here we go. This podcast is just getting started.
The Edmund Fitzgerald, a ship without peril.
My dad showed me that song. He's like,
Sounds
listen to the words.
so good, dude.
It is really good. Great song.
Spirit said, never give supper dead when the winds of November come early.
He makes it sound like it's like this epic pirate ship from like the 1700s, but
No.
this was in the 70s.
Yeah, it wasn't long ago.
Yeah.
I think we should do one more of the ghost stories.
13 people passed away.
Go to the ghost story list.
They were only like a mile or something too from they were really close to.
Should we do ghost story or place?
I think I finally landed on a good
All right.
Lake.
with this island. It seems
Ooh,
like it's got a lot
island,
going
okay. All right.
on. Here, I'll just read from the top. It doesn't look like a very long article at all. So, 16 miles offshore from Lake Michigan's Leelanau Peninsula is where you'll find
Leland. Leelanau?
How do you say that, Dan?
Is it Leelanau?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leelanau Peninsula is where you'll find South. Are you laughing at me, man?
No, I
No,
farted.
dude, it's just
Sorry.
farted.
Excuse me.
I thought you were laughing. I thought you were making fun of my reading
Sorry.
skills.
No.
Yeah.
You're doing great. You're killing it.
You are.
So you'll find South Manitou Island, the most haunted, creepiest place.
Oh, Manitou. South Manitou. I've been there.
Oh,
Really?
That's where I did remember the canoe story?
Which canoe story? Where you fell in?
No, me and
Oh.
Heather had to carry the canoe.
No.
The canoe and the rack broke and we had to drag the canoe like
I don't
a
remember that.
mile. I don't know. But yeah, I stayed
What-
there. Yeah. It's a dope island. I didn't know it was haunted.
Wow, that was a stinky fart.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Sorry, yeah. South Manitou.
That was a ghost fart.
One legend suggests that a ship of passengers that were sick with
There is a cold breeze in here. You feel that?
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
What is that? Is the door open?
It feels like the window's open. There's a chilly breeze.
Why is there a breeze going through here? I feel that. Is
You
that window
feel it?
open, Tommy?
It feels like there is a window open, dude.
the windows open.
Oh, thank God. All right. Who opened it?
Because I farted. Maybe Tommy opened it.
The ghost did.
Okay,
All right.
keep going.
All right. Shipwreck?
No, South Manitou Island.
Tommy?
Okay, sorry.
We lost her,
I'm
dude.
scared.
His soul got sucked out.
It's one thing being scared. I gotta say, it's one thing being scared, but I can't imagine being blind and scared at the same time.
I know.
That must
It's
make it
so
so much
fucked
scarier.
If people start screaming, dude, I'm like, "Ah!"
I know. We're like, what?
What's going
Because
on?
they scream before they tell you what they're screaming about.
Yeah.
And that's the worst.
Yeah.
It's I like Dan. I've just met, but Ants, I've known you for so long, and like I feel like every day there's something like there's some like new perspective of like being blind that I don't think about.
Mhm.
It's
What
like
happens?
Yeah, we're going to blindfold you.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm scared a little.
Yeah.
Should be.
Yeah.
Maybe are we going to do that this weekend? Maybe we'll do like an hour or something.
We should do 2 hours.
like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Little
Just
teaser.
a full day would be
The full day's hectic.
a lot for this weekend, but one
Yeah.
day we'll.
One day we'll do a
Yeah.
full day.
All right.
One day, yeah. Okay, so let's continue with the story. So the legend suggests that a ship of passengers that were sick with cholera stopped at the
Cholera?
island. Yeah, I've never heard of cholera. Do you know what that is?
Cholera. or
Cholera, yeah. Whatever.
Yeah. sorry.
Some
Yeah,
kind of
cholera.
sailor disease. And sailors buried them in a mass grave while some were still alive.
Oh,
Oh,
come on.
no.
Rookie move.
That's my biggest fear.
There are 2 cemeteries on the island, one with the cedar forest where the dead are often heard.
Oh, we went to one. Yes. There's still like the old gravestones there. Yeah.
Also in the cemetery is a human skeleton of unknown origin.
Ooh.
The skeleton was discovered on a South Manitou dune in 1933. Was he a wrecked sailor who was washed ashore and then melted into the sand? Or was he vomiting and sieging from the cholera in his last minutes? No one really knows.
Mm.
Also, off the coast of the island is the shipwreck of the SS Francisco Morazan, where a young boy is rumored to have died after attempting to explore it on his own.
Ooh.
It is also said that the lighthouse, which was built in the 1800s, saw a number of accidents and fatalities. Keeper Aaron Sheridan, his wife, and their infant on March 15th, 1878, died in a boating accident near the light. Some say the eerie voices and footsteps that are often heard at the lighthouse are believed to belong to the Sheridans.
Trying to make it to the lighthouse.
There's always a lighthouse.
Every lighthouse has to be haunted.
Mm-hmm.
Also, like, there's probably a lot of echoes in there, so maybe they're just
yeah.
maybe they're falsely accused of being haunted, and they're actually like.
Yes, you were there.
A lot of reverb
Did you
in
feel
there.
anything?
I didn't go to the lighthouse.
Did you feel anything on the island?
No,
Yeah, and
No,
I
I
feel
didn't.
like you would have felt it.
I did not.
You would
I didn't
feel
know about
that.
all this because we went to the cemetery. There's like an old barn there.
Ooh,
It's really cool. It's just really cool there. But
yeah.
lighthouses don't really spook me out. That's
They
not like
don't.
a spooky thing to me.
That's what I'm saying. Lakes don't scare me.
Haunted lake scares me.
Really?
At night, there's like a lady floating across.
Oh God. Do you remember the little things? Have you ever heard the Bloody Mary one?
Yeah, all those.
Have you ever done it?
Yeah. that's
Yep,
scary.
did it. Yeah.
Super scary.
So scary.
Say Bloody Mary 3 times in the mirror, and she's supposed to appear.
Yeah, you like turn around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God. Like a young Mary face or something.
The
Like.
worst is you
bloody-
close your eyes and you say 3 times, and you open your eyes.
Oh, I
in
know.
the mirror.
That was scary.
While we're talking about this haunted island on the lake, I was watching these YouTube videos once, and like, yeah, going into a haunted abandoned house is creepy, but I was watching videos of scuba divers exploring like big
yeah.
big
Old
shipwrecks.
Yeah.
That's creepy.
That
is
has to
really
be creepy. Imagine going like swimming into a ship that sunk.
Yeah.
And you see them like finding bodies and stuff.
Yeah, and like the ocean ones are like perfectly preserved. Or even the lakes too, actually. If it's down and it's cold enough,
Yeah, and
The
the
bodies are,
ocean's
like-
so much salt
they're
too.
perfectly preserved down there. Yeah.
That's what
That's
they say about
creepy.
Lake Tahoe.
Lake Tahoe's so deep.
Uh-huh.
Isn't it the deepest lake like in the world or something?
They don't really know how deep it is. Like there's like cracks that like just keep going down.
Oh,
That's
I didn't know that.
insane.
And the legend is, and I don't know if this is true, I used to live around Lake Tahoe, and everyone around there would tell you the same story, and it's on the internet too, but basically Jacques Cousteau, the most famous scuba diver, the only
You knew who
name
that
in
was then?
scuba diving that people know,
Yeah.
went to the bottom of Lake Tahoe, came back up, and just told everyone the world is not ready to know what's at the bottom of Lake Tahoe.
What?
No way.
Yeah.
Because apparently it's just full of dead bodies that the mob dumped there, and they're perfectly preserved because something to do with the temperature of the lake.
Yeah, once it's at a certain depth.
I felt a certain energy in Tahoe for sure.
I didn't know that about Lake Tahoe. I thought it was
That-
all
I didn't know
fun,
that.
party,
Well-
hanging out.
Well, also, like, do you know what else happened near Lake Tahoe?
No.
The Donner Party. They ate each other.
The Donner. Oh, yeah.
Oh, they were near Lake
That was
Tahoe.
So,
Oh, shit there.
the town of Truckee in North.
Truckee up.
Chucky.
in
My
North-
buddy lives in Chucky.
If you ever go to Truckee, everything in Truckee is like, it's like Donner this, Donner Road, Donner Pass
Because all those
Road.
the big family. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's only like
Don-
2 big families back then or something that were like
Yeah.
running that area or something.
No, they were
The Donners. and
they were
something.
pioneers.
Yes.
So they were like one of the first to pass through that area, and they got caught in a big snowstorm, and to survive they ate each other.
Yeah.
That's
I think
insane.
there's
Yeah,
like
there was
I
a-
think there were like 2 big families like that
Yes.
that got caught.
I think there was a movie or
And
documentary.
the
about it.
Donners ate people, but the other family did not. They like made it through.
Oh man.
Like, yeah.
You didn't need
Something-
it.
That might be embellished. I think that's what I heard.
They're just hungry.
Yeah, that's good stuff, dude.
Oh man, that's spooky.
That was a spooky episode.
Yeah,
dude.
it was. That the Lake Tahoe thing, that really
Yeah, I didn't know it had all that history.
that's scary, dude.
The world's
World's
not ready
not-
to know, dude.
I think there's some alien shit going on in Lake Tahoe.
Oh, there's that whole thing.
Yeah.
USOs, unidentified submerged object.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's happening. They're out there. There's ghosts, schools,
Goblins.
trick or treat. Get your candy. I remember on Halloween we used to get pillowcases, and what you do is you go around, fill up your pillowcase as fast as you can, go home, dump it out, and then
Refill it.
refill.
2 bags is a good haul.
Yeah, you could get. I used to get like 3, and then at nighttime you have one of your aunt or uncles or your parents if they're down. You get all your friends in the car, and they drive you around to the biggest houses around.
Yeah, get those full size.
Get the full size. They usually have the smallest ones though. It's weird.
We passed out the king size at my house. Dude.
Yeah, my mom
King-size
used to
candy
give out
bars.
hot dogs to kids if they wanted them.
What? Oh,
No,
like
she would
as a
have
bonus?
candy,
Yeah,
but she'd be like, "They want a hot dog," and a lot of people would say, "Yeah," because they were getting
Yeah.
candy all day.
I
And
would
like,
do that.
I know it was so funny.
That's nice.
But we'd always stop at my mom's house, get a hot
I
dog,
would always stop at the Ferraros, dude. Get a dog.
and then if there's some nincompoop that wants to leave on Halloween and leave a bowl of candy or a jar outside saying take one, you dump that thing in your freaking no,
Just take the whole bowl.
but split it with your friends.
No, you only just take a handful.
Just take,
It
yeah,
says take
leave some
one,
for the rest.
Take a handful.
Yeah, leave some for the rest.
Respect. Yeah.
Respect it. But yeah, those
That's
great
fine.
Halloween memories. Great Halloween
Awesome.
memories. And
Thank
and
you.
don't take candy from strangers except on this day.
Thank you, goblins and goblins.
Do everything you were told not to do growing up on Halloween.
Yes.
Candy from strangers, knock on
Dress
random
up
houses.
weird.
Just,
Oh, we didn't say Tommy's also dressed up in full clown makeup and everything.
yeah,
over here.
we did his makeup.
He looks good.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Send in your favorite Halloween stories. And if you
Yeah.
have any ghost stories,
Yeah.
please,
Maybe
we would love to talk about those on here.
we'll catalog and we'll bring them out in an episode. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Good.
I would love to know.
Still
All right, eyes and ears. I hope you're doing all right. Buckle up. Meditate before bed. Clear your mind.
more treats, less
Drink
tricks.
some chamomile.
Keep pushing.
One love.
Keep pushing and one love from 4 Bad Eyes.